Today we're going to talk about area of a circle. In regular geometric shapes, we have straight edges. So we use the measurements of the straight edges to find the area, normally by multiplying. But with a circle, there are no straight edges. So we have to rely on radius and pi to figure out what the area of a circle is. So we use the equation area equals pi r squared to calculate the area of a circle. We have to remember that since we're dealing with exponents, that radius squared or r squared actually means radius times radius. Okay? The little exponent says take the base and multiply it by itself this many times. So since I'm looking at a square or a 2, I'm going to take the radius and multiply it by itself 2 times. So say we have a circle and it has a radius of 3. I'm going to use this equation, area equals pi r squared, to solve and find the area of my circle. So I write the equation down that I'm going to use, and then I substitute the values for the equation. So we're using 3.14 for pi, and I'm using 3 for radius. So 3 squared is another way of saying 3 times 3, or 9. So my equation ends up being 9 times pi, or 28 and 26 hundredths. Now, since we're dealing with area is always units squared. So the area of a circle whose radius is 3 is 28 and 26 hundredths units squared. So now we're going to look at a circle that has a diameter of 8. Okay? I only have one radius or one area equation, so I have to convert my diameter to a radius. I know that diameter equals radius times 2. So I know that if I divide 8 by 2, I'm going to get my radius. So a circle whose diameter is 8 has a radius of 4 because 4 times 2 is 8. So I'm going to rewrite my equation, area equals pi r squared, and I'm going to substitute the values into the equation. 4 squared is another way of saying 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So 16 times pi, and that's going to give me 50 and 24 units squared. So the area of a circle with a radius or diameter of 8 is 50 and 24 hundredths units squared. So again, when we're looking at area, we only have one equation, and that equation uses radius. So the equation is area equals pi times radius squared. And radius squared is another way of writing radius times radius. If I'm given the diameter, I can divide the diameter by 2 to find the radius of the circle. And then I plug in that radius into the equation. So that is how you find the area of a circle.